Oh, it's been a while since I've done videos, so I'm feeling a bit rusty. So this is take number 5 or something. But I've been pondering on a particular question, and I wanted to pose this question to you, which is, how often in your life are you looking for meaning? Are you looking for some hidden message that's going to tell you the way that you need to go? Or are you looking for signs that's going to show you which is the right choice to make? And you're searching through spiritual philosophies to find the right one, or you're turning to your religion or your faith to give you a sense of purpose and meaning in life. I think that it's something that is pretty common across humanity. I mean, all we have to do is look at movies and TV shows and books, and we'll see this common thread of this search for answers, this search for meaning, this search for signs. And for me, I see a very strong link between that and a sort of giving up of self-responsibility, maybe not in every single scenario, but the general theme of it, where because we don't want to be faced with making these difficult choices in life, we don't want to be faced with taking the burden of making the choice that may not end up being the right choice, the choice that might actually be the wrong choice. We'd rather wait for something else to tell us what we should do. And I find myself very often thinking, if only so-and-so was here, he would tell me what I would be best suited to doing. And then it would be easy. I could just do that because, you know, if they think that I'd be well suited to that thing, then I probably will be, right? I mean, that makes sense, right? Or I think to myself, let me just wait a little bit longer, because maybe something is going to come up and show itself to me, and then I'll know when I see it that that's the right choice to make. That's going to be the one for me. Or however many other different scenarios I run through my mind. But at the end of the day, all of these experiences, all of these postponements, all of these delaying of making choices, these hoping for some magical revelation, what am I really doing? What am I really living? I'm not actually creating anything. I'm not actually pushing forward towards a specific goal. I'm just kind of hoping that something will happen that will give me what I apparently need in order to start making these moves, whatever they are going to be. And my experience within that is very much one of trying to shift the responsibility onto something else, because I don't want to make that choice that might be wrong. I don't want to sit and even take the time to weigh the pros and cons of the different choices available to me. It's almost like it's this complete, don't want to look at it, don't want to see it, don't want to touch it. I just want the answer to be magically given to me without me having to really put in any work to getting to that point of making a choice. So in that is actually the solution, which is, okay, well, you're faced with a moment of you have to make a choice. If you avoid making that choice, or if you avoid looking at what the choice actually is, you're just going to keep delaying and maybe not actually end up happy with the outcome. Versus you take the time to look at your options, research, investigate, not only the options that are in front of you, but who am I in relation to these paths that are ahead of me? Not only how might I imagine myself enjoying or not enjoying something, but do I have any practical, physical experience that I can reference to help me determine if I actually am, for example, well suited to something, or if I actually do want that particular thing, or if I actually do enjoy doing that particular thing? Because we have this lovely tendency of imagining things completely different to our real physical experience of them. It's like when you know you need to do the dishes and you keep putting it off because you keep telling yourself, oh, I hate doing the dishes. But when you're actually standing there doing the dishes and you're just breathing, and maybe you've got some music on, and you're taking the time to just enjoy being here, even if you're doing something as apparently mundane as washing dishes. And that physical experience is different to how you were thinking about it a moment before you started doing it. So, bottom line is, the solution that we could all get better at is to slow down, to stop imagining what things will be like, to stop spinning these fantasies of how good or how bad things are going to be without really practically investigating something, and to ground ourselves in taking the time to really, really look at something, investigate it properly, look properly. What are the pros and cons? What is my physical, real experience of that? Is it something that I can test for a little while and reassess if I actually enjoy it or not? Is it something that is going to have a particular outcome that's going to bring me a step closer to a bigger goal that I'm working towards? Is it, if if it's between two things that I want, and I want both of them relatively equally, can I bring myself to the point of making peace with the fact that I may have to let go of one thing and choose the other? And can I make peace with that choice without wanting or waiting for some sign to tell me which of the two to choose? Can I just take responsibility for making that choice, knowing that, yes, in order to commit fully to one thing, I need to let go of something else that I might also enjoy? So at the end of the day, we spend a lot of time in our minds imagining things and working ourselves up towards things and avoiding things. And we could save so much a pain and struggle and time by moving things physically, by actually just doing things, by working towards things, by working towards making a choice, because sometimes making a choice requires a little bit of work. And sometimes making a choice requires facing some difficult questions within ourselves. But the more we live in avoidance, the less we accomplish, the less we take responsibility really for living our lives, for embracing life, and for creating whatever it is that's going to fulfill us, that's going to contribute towards the world around us, towards our communities, towards our families, towards nature, and towards building a better future. Right. Thank you very much for watching. You're going to see me next time.